Welcome to Loving God and Loving Life. We're in 1 Thessalonians Chapter 2, where we find the theme being Christ's ministers have pure hearts, and Christ's followers are the goal and the joy of our lives. Is that the truth for you? Is that the goal and the joy of your life? Is other people who have faith because of you? Because God has worked in you, He has given you assurance of faith, and just by living life, loving God, loving people, there's other people who have assurance in Christ, who have faith in Christ. Friends, Thessalonians says that should be your great joy. In this chapter 2 and verse 8, Paul says, we loved you, talking to these people that he was with. We loved you so much that we shared with you not only the good news, but our lives as well. It's a very personal book. He was talking about we shared our life with you. We laid down our lives and we lived with you. We ate with you. We shared our hearts with you. Just a couple of nights ago, a man who works at the church, he happened to meet somebody. He was meeting somebody at the church around 7 o'clock. And this was just one of those days. It's certainly not every day is like this, but I had a meeting at 5 o'clock that went for a couple of hours. And because this young man that I was meeting with was just kind of hinging on whether or not he was going to surrender his life to Christ. So it was a powerful meeting. This young man ended up just fully surrendering his life to Christ. I mean, there was a 45-minute period where neither of us were really saying anything as this man was just wrestling with God in his heart as God was dealing with him. It was awesome to watch. I'm not saying a word. God is just dealing with him. And why there was wrestling is, well, this guy was still trying to hang on to his sin. God was calling him to let go. So, they're having this experience. And this other minister, he's meeting with somebody out there. He didn't even know I was in my office. He assumed at 7 o'clock, there's nobody in my office, and he's got some material that he's going to give to this guy. So he just opened the door, not even realizing I'm in there, and kind of, apologize. But he went and just grabbed the material that he was getting and giving. And I could see as he opened the door that there was a man he was meeting. So what is my point? Well, that next day, this individual who'd come into the office, he just sent me a text, just thanking me for my sacrificial service because he recognized it. See, if you're living it, this man's living it. He's living it. He was there meeting with somebody because that's his joy. His joy is sharing what God has done with other people. He's there at 7 o'clock because he's meeting with somebody because he just loves sharing life with people. And when he busted him, he realized, there's Pastor Brian doing the exact same thing I'm doing. And he just sent me that text just thanking me. Well, I'm the one who should be more thankful to him. But the point is, Paul says, man, we shared our lives together. I'm not sharing that to brag on myself. I'm sharing that to say that's normal. Gang, that's normal. That isn't something to brag on. That's 101 stuff. Yeah, that we're going to put some heart, some time into people. Why? Because of this amazing sacrifice we're making? No. Pretty much everybody puts time into what they enjoy. This is the way life rolls. You track it. You enjoy something, you're going to put time into it. I love God and I love people. I'm going to put in time and I'm going to watch God change lives. God, today, send us one person to share your love with. Friends, let's never forget that serving God and loving Him, it's the only way to live a life that we love.